YouTube, hey, hello, how you doing? I go by the name of Mike T, and today I'm bringing you a brand new video. So we're going to compare the Nike LeBron 8 South Beach 2010 version to the 2021 version and see how they stack up against each other and see which one you prefer. One of them's a slight bit more pricey than the other one, and I'll let you guess which one that is. But before we get started, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like on this video, it really does help the channel grow. And subscribe if you're new. We try to drop at least 2 videos a week, sometimes even 3. We'll try to give some informational tips on how to win on the Nike app as well as the Adidas app, and we do some unboxing and reviews. So if any of that interests you, go ahead and like and subscribe again, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So starting up, I am going to start with the pair that I just got from Nike Sneakers. Luckily, I hit on the draw, which was a 90-minute draw this time. I know that's a little bit crazy, but anyways, here's the shoe in hand. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little bit of a 360 look of it. And starting off, the first thing that I noticed is the color difference. It's a few shades off, but it's as close, I guess, as they could get to the original. And also, as you can tell on the leather, it's a quite bit more tumbled than the original. It looks like they just went for that more tumbled look. I know that's kind of popular right now. And also you can notice this swoosh that they have right here on the inner toe. It's debossed, and whereas the original is just kind of faintly there. So that's another difference. And also you can tell right here, these little holes that they perforated, they're a lot more indented in this pair than they are from the 2010 version, which I'll show you that here shortly. And of course, you get that LeBron signature on the back that pops in that pink. And I believe the style code is filament green for this teal version, I guess you could say in a simpler term. But so yeah, pretty much all teal with the pink laces. Obviously Nike knows that that pink laces definitely adds a more of a pop to it. So where on the 2010 version, they came stock with the black laces instead of the pink. But here on the retro version, they came already factory laced with the pink instead. So they kind of flip-flopped that from the 2010 to the 2021 version. And of course, you get those pink eyes on that lion that people love. Looks a little creepy, but you know, it just adds that little pop to it. And you got that LeBron King head on there. So obviously another difference that I've noticed here is on the bottom sole. It's more of that little icy blue that we've been kind of getting on like even Jordan 11s, that retro icy sole. So that's kind of a difference. As you can see there, it's more of like icy blue, almost clear looking, with that pop of pink on the bottom, that king's head, that lion's head. And here on the lace tips, it's got that more of that teal, and it says 8 on there and LeBron on the other ones. Because he got a hit of that Nike Flywire, which was really popping back then when the LeBron line came out. So yeah, it's a super clean shoe. Definitely glad that I was able to pick this up, which I'll probably be selling this version. It's more of my true size. It's a 10.5, and the 2010 version is a 10, but luckily I was able to hit this on a wrap. I'll tag that in the description below if you're interested in seeing how I picked this up for 40 bucks. So yeah, to get back into the differences, as you can see here, the leather on this one is a bit more smooth. Of course, when you press in on it, it does wrinkle and give you those tumbles. And another difference from this 2010 to the 2021 version is the leather on this one is a lot more soft. Not to say that one is bad leather, because it is actually really good, but this one is just so much softer. And back, like I was saying, as you can see, that swoosh up on the toe is barely noticeable, but it is there. So that's a difference. And those holes that I was talking about earlier are definitely not as noticeable here as they are in here. So as you can see, quite a bit of a difference. Back to that swoosh, like I was saying, you can definitely see it there, whereas this one, it's slightly there. So I'll let you and as you can see here on this part right here, this little plastic caging, You can see it's yellow just because, I mean, this shoe is 11 years old, and this one has a little bit more blue, clear look. Another thing that I wanted to also point out is here on the suede around the eyelets, as you can see that gloss inside the suede. As you can see, and you can see it up here shining. That's a difference. That's on the 2010 version. That is on there. And if I give you a look at the 2021 version, it doesn't give you that shine. As you can see, it's more dull. So that one definitely has a lot more shine on that suede. That's another difference that you could definitely tell. And back on the 2010 version on here, obviously these have been worn once. I wore them this past weekend when I went out of town, but that color is more of like that glow in the dark, whereas the newer 2021 version is more of that icy blue. I mean, definitely, as you can see, the two color differences. But yeah, those are some of the differences that I've noticed. Again, like I said, this one definitely has that softer leather. As you can see, it crinkles up whenever I press on this one, and this one does as well. I'm saying it's not bad leather, but definitely the OG is definitely more soft and just great to the touch. So yeah, these are the 2010 version. Like I said before, they came factory laced with black, which they are in the box. And yeah, stock liner pink on this one, and it says witness on there. As you can see, it's pink and it's got black in there, and it says witness. And this one is also the same. So yeah, like I said, these are definitely great. You know, if you don't have the original, these are a little bit more pricey and they're hard to find. Like I said before, luckily I was able to find these for 40 bucks. And, you know, that was a huge steal for me. But let me go ahead and just show you a little bit of the price difference while we're here. As you can look over on StockX, this is the original version. Like I said, it came factory laced with the black Nike LeBron 8, South Beach preheat, as some people call it. But in a size 10 and a half, the lowest ask is $1,102. So quite a bit difference. Whereas you go to the 2021 version where it comes factory laced with the pink. And like I said, I mentioned the differences, but whereas the 10 and a half version here is only $359. So yeah, if you love the OG version like I do, and you're willing to pay that money, it's quite a bit of a difference. But you know, luckily I didn't have to spend an arm and a leg to get that. You know, 40 bucks compared to $1,000 or $1,100. Quite a bit of a difference. And like I said, luckily I was able to pick that up on a raffle. But just to let you know, that's what they're going for if you're looking at reselling, which we do talk about that here as well. And let me go ahead and just show you some more differences that I noticed on the box as well. This is the 2021 version. This is what the box looks like. It's not as glossy as the original one. It's more of like a matte finish, but you got the LeBron and the line in the background. And also, you have that swoosh right here. You can barely see it faintly, like in a light gray. And also here on the box, you can see it barely that swoosh in gray as well. And it's got LeBron 8v1. This is what it says on the front of the box. So it shows Nike LeBron 8 Quick Strike 10 and a half. And the color code on this box is retro, black, pink, flash. So that's all the colors on this one for a retail of 200 bucks. Here is the 2010 version, which you can definitely see the box has been a little bit beat up. You can see the gloss on this one is definitely a lot more than the other one, and on here the swoosh is white, whereas the 2021 version. So that's another difference, and looks like the LeBron head is definitely bigger on this as well. There's a white swoosh again on the side of the box. Again, we have the LeBron 8v1 in white, and here you have just Nike Lebron 8, whereas the other said Lebron 8 quick strike on there. So this one actually has a number 8, the other have the Roman numerals. So those are just some of the differences that I noticed on the box. Which again, you know, most people, the box, who cares? You know, you're more interested for the shoes. But again, you let me know down below in the comments which one you prefer, which one do you like. Again, both of these come with the pink laces and black laces. So this is a 2021 version again. This is a 2010 version. So again, let me know how they stack up against each other. Do the slight differences make a difference to you, or do they look the exact same to you? Of course, any sneakerhead will be able to tell some subtle differences. You know, again, if you don't have both in hand, then again, you're not really. As you can see, the pinks are a little bit a shade off or two. So this one looks like it's a little bit more red on this one, and this one's a lot more of a hot pink. So again, just subtle differences. You let me know how they stack up down in the comments. So yes, luckily I have both pair. I think I'm definitely gonna sell the newer pair. So if you're interested, definitely DM me on my IG. I will tag that up here shortly. But again, thank you for stopping by. You know, let me know if you're interested in these comparison videos and what you'd like to see compared in the future. I'll definitely interested on sharing some more videos with you guys. So again, thank you for taking your time and stopping by with me. I go by the name of Mike T. Peace and blessings.